I'm here today to talk about a new instrument which is called Syntronic, which as somebody who grew up with Mini Moogs and ARP 2600s and all those kind of great instruments, I really appreciate being able to sit in front of my workstation and my computer and being able to access all these amazing sounds. So one of the things about this library is I always know if something is a good sound, if you will, if it inspires me to make music. I mean, as musicians, whether you're a guitar player or a keyboard player, we want to pick up an instrument, put something in front of us that when you put your hands down on it, you feel like, wow, I can make music with this. So I really felt that. So I put together some sounds, and I'm going to improvise for you because I think that these sounds will hopefully, probably lead me to something good. All right, let's see what kind of sound we got here. All right, thank you so much. So the next sound, this is a, these names are so funny. It's a sound that I created to do like a choral thing, because you know, there's the typical kind of analog sound that you get out of a Mini Moog and stuff like that, but that have other kinds of timbres, bell-like timbres, different kinds of wave shapes, and I was inspired by a lot of those in addition, so I put them together. Anyway, this is a sound that kind of has that in mind. So what's great about Syntronic is the ability to put these arpeggiations anywhere on the keyboard and also to decide on whatever layer you want to arpeggiate. So it makes for a nice performance kind of thing. Let's do the massive Taurus and more. I used to own a set of Taurus bass pedals. I don't know how many of you out there own them, but they were so physical. You would step on those. If you had the proper speakers, it would just be this whole feel thing. And the Taurus actually plays a pretty important part of my life in prog as well. So the massive Taurus and more. Let's see. I don't know about you guys, but these sounds really get me there. They both bring me back, but they also kind of propel me into the future because I've never been able to combine them like this. So of course, the analog sounds, there's a lot of the typical analog sounds, but as somebody who likes to experiment with sonics, I tend to like to tweak the sounds and make them do something a little bit different. I used to be very into like Zappa and, you know, some pretty crazy music, some electronic music, Morton Subotnick or whatever. So I'm looking to do those kind of tweaks. So Syntronic lets you go in there and kind of get dirty as well. And one of the nice things is when you go into a synthesizer, when you go into like one of the Oberheim-based synthesizers, it gives you that visual as well. So you can see on the screen that kind of brings you back. So you hear the sound, you see the visual, next thing you know, you're kind of there. Thanks. So first, when I was doing this project, I started out with Syntronic and just enjoying all of those sounds. And then I was like, okay, now I'm ready to open it up and do some more stuff and see what I can create using both libraries. And it's a lot of fun, a lot of great effects. You know, IK Multimedia specializes in effects. If you're a guitar player and you don't know about what IK Multimedia does with effects, you have to check it out. Or if you're a studio engineer, they have amazing products for that. So it's a whole big world of possibilities. So the first sound that I put together was like I wanted to see what it would be like to kind of do a 12-string sound mixed with another guitar and some Moog bass. So we'll do that one first. Got it? A little combination with those instruments. So then I also was inspired to do something that reminded me a little bit of like an Elton John kind of thing, because it was piano mixed with a whole bunch of analog behind it. So got that one? You're quick. All right, this guy's on it. Well, thanks. So, yeah, and then of course, I tried to get a little bit more rock and roll because there's some nice guitars in here. Let's remember what that one is. Here we go.